allows you to really be creative on a different level and kind of autonomously. Like, you get a chance to sit down and think about a recipe, and you think of all the ways that it could make it different by adding one ingredient, or using a certain hop, or not using a certain hop, or using more of your favorite hop.
Almost every weekend, bring kegs of beer to parties and basically just open the tap up for everybody, and everyone would love that. People would say you should open a brewery, and so we did.
When you're going to school, usually one of the options isn't making beer or selling beer or anything like that. You get tired of the old run-of-the-mill beers that you get at your typical bar, and now you want something that's going to blow your face off with hops or alcohol content, or maybe someone's added some elderberry or some heather flowers, or maybe they brewed it with hot stones or whatever. There's all kinds of things that make it interesting and kind of something fun to get into.
Doing events and being close with the community. We enjoyed, having the mayor come in here and buy some beer off of us, and just talking to everybody that lives basically, down the street.
I've always liked to shop at like a local store, and I always felt like I feel like if I go to a local music shop, I felt like I owned that store. Like it was part of something that belonged to me, being part of the community. And I think I'm seeing that as a trend here, is that I think maybe that's where we fit in, is that people are coming here and they feel like they discovered Manantler. They're like, oh, I didn't even know you guys were here until I saw your sign, and now they come down here, and those are return guests in most cases, and I think that's where we'll carve our spot in the community.
Trying to build like a cool atmosphere here.
Like the speakeasy kind of social gathering place. People can come down, listen to great music.
We wanted something to go along with the culture that comes along with craft beer. Kind of modeled it after maybe a few places we've been, or places that we wanted to go. We wanted to have a real inviting vibe, kind of where we're going to have some music, you're going to have good conversations about different beers, and you can meet other people who love craft beer just as much as you do, or people who are new to it. You can talk about why you like this newfound thing that's local and delicious. Why should you try Manantler beer?
We make delicious beer. There's a world of flavor out there. I mean, even if you don't live near us, I would say get out to your local brewery and explore the flavors that are out there, because there's a lot to offer.
Beer's something we're really passionate about. It's something we've always been really passionate about. We put about 5 to 10 minutes of human hands-on time into each beer.
I think the question is, why not try it? Why not try Manantler? If you can have something that's brewed fresh in the fridge the same day, you can buy the same day that it goes in the bottle. You're not letting it go through all these distribution channels to get to your local store. It seems almost irresponsible to not at least try it.
To brew, we basically take hot water and crushed barley. We mix them together. It converts starches into sugars. We take that extract and boil it for an hour. That's when we do our hop additions. And we've got to cool it rapidly, throw it in a fermenter. It sits there for a week or more, and we cool it, carbonate it, and bottle it up and put it in the fridge.
My favorite part about brewing beer is that it's two parts art, 2 parts science. Sometimes it's 3 parts art, 1 part science.
I love the creativity that goes into making the beers and the labels and the events that we get to hold, and
How we present ourselves through social media.
Every beer you make, you want to make it one of your favorites, so it's really cool to get creative that way in a really self-satisfying way, and then to see it, to see it transferred onto the customer's face, and have them super stoked that they're drinking something that's got a hop flavor they've never even tried before, and then that's all of a sudden their favorite beer as well. It's just, I think the best part is about making beer is getting creative, getting weird with it.
Right now, our biggest challenge is that we are selling out of beer too quickly.
Most people say, well, that's a good problem to have, and it is a good problem, but I never want to turn away a potentially new customer and be like, we're a brewery that doesn't have beer. So it's nice to see some expansion happening. I think that the next steps from Manantler are further community involvement with different beer events, different music events that we can collaborate on, and definitely expanding at home in our brew house, and upping our scale there so we can keep producing cool beers and other than that, really just making even better beer all the time, trying to make more interesting beers for our customers to enjoy. That's it.